6 local designers put competition aside and combined their unique talents for an amazing room makeover for a deserving family.
That took a couple of days and a storm of volunteers to transform 2 rooms at the Roberts home in Brantford.
Joining us now from DesignWish is the founder, Lisa Leonardi, and Robin Reed, one of the designers. It's great to have you guys here.
Thank you for having us.
All right, Lisa, how did this all come about? This is your 4th year now.
It is.
You're actually working with your competitors.
We are, but when we come together to work on DesignWish, we're not competitors, we're collaborators. And we each bring our own set of talents to the table and work beautifully together. We're like a family, and the results are amazing. We're a dynamic team.
Great. Robin, tell us about the process. How is a family chosen?
Well, the family is nominated by the community. We put out a call for nominations in the local shoreline papers every fall. And between the time of Thanksgiving and Christmas, we receive all the nominations, we read them all, we weep over them oftentimes, and then we vote as a team. And we keep narrowing down our votes until we get to the core of 2 or 3 families that we have to choose between. So we decide on a family.
Tell us more about the family you chose.
Well, this year it was the Roberts family from Brantford, a 43-year-old mom and her 4 boys. And they had just gone through a tremendous loss. They lost their husband, lost her husband, and the boys lost their father just this past August. So this was a little different for us this year because in the past we've selected families who have either given back to the community or have been going through medical challenges. So this was different for us this year. A little sad, but we gave the family a lot of peace through the process, and it was just a way for them to look forward, to move forward, and have something to look forward to as we were doing this.
I think we actually have some pictures on the screen now. This was the reaction? Is this the big unveil?
Yes, it is. That was their first time walking into the space, and this just happened last Thursday. So what you see Deb Roberts reacting to is on the wall we had written a passage from Scripture that was very important to the Roberts family. It reflected their spirituality.
Oh. This is the youngest?
Yes, this is the youngest family.
Robin, you said this is your favorite picture?
That's my favorite picture.
He's realizing in this picture that he got a laptop. They got a laptop and a flat-screen TV.
4 boys.
4 boys.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Most of the work was done in one day. Is that correct? The family left, and then the whole team kind of went in. I think we see you right in action.
It's definitely a race with the clock.
Is that right?
No doubt. We did have to do several things in advance. There was no way around it. We installed recessed lights, had hardwood floors refinished. We took down a wall between 2 rooms and installed French pocket doors. So there are some things that need to be done in advance, but the day of the makeover is just a flurry of activity, and we want to be able to provide as many surprises for the family when they come home.
You had a lot of volunteers there with you, as you can see. Let's take a look at some of the pictures of the finished. Oh, this one before and after.
This is the before, right?
Correct.
And what are we looking at here?
This is the fireplace in their living room, which had a mirror over it, and the mantle was a little bit small and unfinished. And
look at
here
that.
you see the
wow, what a
finished
drastic
room.
difference there. And it was actually 2 rooms, correct?
Yes, it was. But the individual rooms were very small, so by opening them up, we gave a lot more function to the space and flow.
Now, Robin, this is the old leather sofa.
That's the old leather sectional, had some tears in it, but it was in great condition and fit the space beautifully. So we decided to reupholster it in a snappy new print that will hold up very well.
It is so bright and colorful and cheery when you walk into the room.
I had no idea you could do that with a leather sofa.
Now you know, Josh.
Now we know. Exactly. All right, let's take a look at this. Wow, what is this?
This is a custom commissioned oil painting that we had done for the space. The lotus is a symbol for the Roberts family, and it was actually done by an 8th grade student, Sharon Bean, from Walsh Intermediate School.
Very talented.
Very talented girl indeed.
It's the front door before shot we're looking at now?
This is an after shot.
The after,
but what,
that's right, okay.
That wall previously had Deb's office set up against that wall, and she wasn't really able to use the front door. Oh. So one of the things that she was hoping for, that we could open up the space so that people could come through her front door.
Just look how nice it comes together.
And look how comfortable and welcoming it is.
And one of the things that Deb Roberts said when she came in the space for the first time was, "This is so me. It feels just like me and my colors." And so we wanted this space to reflect her.
We do an extensive interview with the family before we ever touch the space or start our planning. And we want to make sure that the new rooms flow into the color scheme of the house as it stands. So it looks like a natural transition.
I think we're looking at one last picture here of the other room, kind of, that had the desk in it. It looks terrific.
You really made it functional, as well as, of course, you just spruced everything up. It looks just beautiful.
Well, Deb works out of her home frequently, so we wanted to make it functional for her so that it was easier for her to be home with the kids when she needed to be and be able to work as well. So
we're running out of time. Just if people want more information, what's the website people can get a hold of?
It's www.designwish.org. And we're still looking for donations. If people are so generous, and we're so appreciative because we have no budget. Okay. So any donations can be sent to P.O. Box 1084, Madison, Connecticut 06443.
Wish more families could be chosen.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here, ladies. Don't go away.